Welcome to BRR Media. Today I'm joined by Jeremy Skillington, the Chief Executive Officer of Poolbeg. Jeremy, it's great to have you with us.
Yes, Rosie, good to see you again.
Now, Jeremy, you've signed the full license agreement to develop an oral vaccine delivery platform. Tell us more about this.
Yes, Rosie, we announced back in December that we signed the binding term sheet for a collaboration with colleagues at AnaBio to develop an oral vaccine platform. So we've now filed or signed the full contract. You know, we don't hang around. You know, we said earlier on that we're kind of a deal-making machine. So we got the deal done. We're happy with the terms and conditions, and just excited to get going to develop this oral vaccine delivery platform.
So, Jeremy, what differentiates oral vaccines, and will you be developing multiple vaccines using this platform?
Yeah, it's a great question. So we're all familiar with the jabs in our arms, and you know that's quite standard when it comes to vaccines. But there's always that push for new technologies to break into new realms, new fields. And oral delivery is an unmet need. A lot of people want to go in that direction. Just, you know, needle phobia is one example. But I think other more kind of logistical issues of just global transportation, just moving vaccines around the world when they're in a kind of an oral or pill form, it works out very well in that regard. So I think there's and the third part, probably most importantly, it triggers mucosal immunity. So you take the pill, you're activating your immune system within your mucosa in your gut, and that in itself has benefits to triggering that immune response, against a pathogen, against an infectious disease agent.
And Jeremy, are oral vaccines of interest to the big pharma players that Poolbeg presumably is ultimately looking to out-license these assets to?
Without question. So yes, I mean, the Poolbeg strategy, we talked about this last week, we're 6 months post-IPO, and our strategy has been to get multiple products moving forward, to get human clinical data as early as possible, and partner with pharma. And yes, pharma are looking for new innovations, new approaches. The oral delivery is obviously on a high desire list for them. So if we crack this ability to deliver vaccines orally, certainly of interest to pharma, and we expect partnering to follow. And you're right. I mean, this is a platform approach. It's not one product. We have the potential to have multiple products, delivering vaccines against various different pathogens. So yes, partnering will be the end goal. Of course, that's the Poolbeg business model.
And you've been busy over the past few months, and your pipeline has expanded and is now looking quite diverse. Tell us more about your pipeline going forward.
Busy and exhausted, but enthralled. This is very, very exciting. When I took the role at Poolbeg, the plan was to take our existing assets that brought over from Open Orphan. POB 001, for example, for severe influenza, is moving along very well. We're hitting our timelines that we told the market that we'd be doing. But yes, we're diversifying. We said we want multiple shots on goal. So we announced last week we've got a new therapy, an intranasally delivered therapy for respiratory viral diseases. And this is broad applications to diseases like influenza, like RSV, and even coronaviruses. So that's, again, diversification. And also, like POB 003, as we're calling our new melioidosis vaccine, we have an option from University College Dublin, and this is a subtropical disease. It's a bacterial disease, so we are diversifying. So we're kind of broadening out, and said the multiple shots on goal, just decreasing the risk of the programs. And I mean, I like the shape that the pipeline is taking, but we're not stopping here. We've got other possibilities in waiting in the wing that we're discussing, negotiating, doing diligence on. So there's a lot of exciting deals to come for Poolbeg, and looking forward to updating the market on those.
Well, Jeremy, thank you very much for the update today. Look forward to hearing more from you in the future.
Thank you, Rosie. Good to see you.